Katelyn Tuohy crushed her competition with this race. If you've been paying attention, then it's very clear that Caitlyn Tui is the next big thing when it comes to American distance running. At the just concluded ACC Women's Cross Country Finals, the 20-year-old not only defeated 127 other competitors to take NC State to victory, but her time also set a new course record for the 6K Panorama Farms course. This win was no accident. We'll be talking about Caitlyn's record and how she landed this current victory, so stay tuned to find out why no one stands a chance against this future Olympian. The pack win their 7th straight ACC Cross Country Championship. Caitlyn had already gone on to win the weekly US Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches honors as the nation's top cross-country performer twice this fall. And with this last victory, we have to ask, did the other competitors ever really stand a chance? Of the year for 3 of her 4 high school years. She remains the only athlete in any sport who has accomplished this. On the 28th of October 2022, we joined the crowd of spectators at Panorama Farms at a live ACC network television audience to watch as the Wolfpack women, Katelyn Tuohy and Kelsey Chmiel of NC State, finished 1st and 2nd, helping the pack win their 7th straight ACC Cross Country Championship. Caitlyn had already gone on to win the weekly US Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches honors as the nation's top cross-country performer twice this fall. And with this last victory, we have to ask, did the other competitors ever really stand a chance? She has been setting age group records since the 7th grade, and it doesn't look like it will end anytime soon. Her coach, Brian Diggio, spotted her as a potentially outstanding talent while running with her parents when she was only 10 years old. When speaking about the star athlete, he said his role so far has been to try to put the brakes on so she doesn't do too much. He further remarked that Caitlyn has an unbelievable work ethic that he's never seen anything like. She's been breaking records since high school, running 9:47.88 to become the fastest US outdoor high school 3,200-meter girl runner of all time. In the month following, June 2018, she ran a 3,000-meter time of 9:9.71. The second fastest by a high school girl in the United States. Caitlyn also broke the US National Junior Under-20 and high school indoor 5,000-meter records on the 20th of January 2018, when she ran 15:37.12. On the 26th of January 2019 in New York City, she broke Mary Cain's high school indoor record with a time of 9:1.81, while finishing 3rd in the 3,000-meter race against 7 professionals. This gave her 4 of the top 8 indoor times ever set by a high school girl for the distance. On the 10th of March, also in NYC, she won the New Balance Indoor 2-mile in 9:50.105, making her the 2nd fastest high school girl in the United States, indoors or out. She also ran 1,000 meters in 2:48.77 seconds. At this point, there were serious debates about whether she should compete solely in open competitions rather than in high school events. This was because she might benefit from facing stiff competition from professional runners in terms of the possibility of Olympic trials training in 2020. Despite feeling ill, she won the state 3,000 meters again on the 7th of June 2019 with a time of 9:20.19, 15 seconds faster than the previous year. Caitlyn decided to end her outdoor season in early June that year due to her academic workload, allergies, and an intense track schedule. After consulting with her family and coaches, she planned to compete in cross-country in the fall. She repeated as the Nike New York Regional Qualifier on the 29th of November, clocking 17:66 on the Bowdoin course and finishing more than 20 seconds ahead of runner-up Claire Walters. Caitlyn became the first athlete, boy or girl, to win 3 NXN titles on the 7th of December 2019. She finished in 17:18.4. This was not only Caitlyn's closest victory margin, but also in NXN history. A new streak of victory began when Caitlyn enrolled as a freshman at North Carolina State University in 2020. Unfortunately, she was injured for most of the fall season. She raced only once during the cross-country season in her first year at NC State, finishing 24th with a time of 20:40.3 in the 2020 NCAA Cross-Country Championship. She was the top freshman finisher and the only freshman to earn All-American honors, with NC State finishing 2nd that year. Caitlyn began the 2021 cross-country season by winning the Adidas XC Challenge as an individual, finishing the 5 in 16:20.96. She also won the NC Double, a 5,000-meter outdoor title in 15:18.39 on the 11th of June. At Wisconsin's Nuttycombe, the 6K cross-country invitational in 1944-3, leading her NC State team to a tiebreaker victory over the second-ranked University of New Mexico Lobos, 2 weeks after soundly defeating 2020 NC Double AXC champ Mercy Chelangat at Notre Dame. This last week, led by the incredible Katelyn, NC State, the nation's top team, just won its 8th national championship under head coach Laurie Hens. Caitlyn won the 6K run in 19.89 seconds, followed by Kelsey Chmiel, a former high school rival of Caitlyn's, who finished second in 19.20. Last year, the two finished 1-2 in the ACC meet, with Kelsey winning. At last year's conference championship, Kelsey won in 22.7 and Caitlyn finished second in 29.9. Caitlyn's improvement of more than a minute demonstrates her vast improvement and dominance in the sport, while Kelsey's effort allowed the NC State Wolfpack to edge out Notre Dame. As the defending NC Double champion, NC State's Wolfpack edged second-place Notre Dame by 4 points in the team scoring, 34-38, thanks to the 1-2 finish by Caitlyn and Kelsey. NC State is now ranked first in the country after winning its first National Division I Women's cross-country title last year. The 28 total team championships won by NC State are the most by any ACC women's program in any sport. The top 6 finishers this year all ran faster than the previous course record of 19:40.89. After Caitlyn and Kelsey's gold and silver medals came Olivia Marquezich, champion of Notre Dame, who finished third in 19:29.7, followed by Amina Matot of Duke in 19:40.08, and Samantha Bush of NC State in 19:45.7. Sam Bush's 5th place finish was also significant for NC State, as the Wolfpack and Notre Dame both had 4 runners in the top 10 and 5 in the top 16. Senior Samantha Bush finished 5th for the pack with a time of 19:45.7, followed by sophomore Brooke Rauber in 10th. Brooke is another New York standout who competed for Tilly High School against Caitlyn and Kelsey. Finally, Gianna finished 16th to round out the pack scoring. NC State's top 2 finishers were Gianna at 16th and Moreno at 19th. Caitlyn, Kelsey, Samantha, Brooke, and Nevada were all named All-ACC, and their results helped the Wolfpack defeat Notre Dame to win their 7th straight ACC Women's Championship. Notre Dame finished with 38 points, while NC State finished with 34. Virginia finished 3rd with 98 points, far behind the top 2 teams. After winning the ACC Championship, NC State has retained its No.1 ranking in the country, adding to the dynasty it has established in the past 7 years. The pack has not dropped its No.1 rank all season long. As the NC State women win yet another Atlantic Coast Conference cross-country championship, their Wake Forest men also win the lead for the first time since 1994. The No.12 men's team finished 5th in the 8-kilometer race. With a time of 23:12.7, graduate student Ian Shanklin led the pack in 6th place. Robinson Snyder, a graduate, finished 14th for the time of 23:20. Hans finished 18th, and junior Ian Harrison finished 32nd with a time of 23:30.81. Junior Brett Gardner finished 49th to round out the team scoring. Juniors Jake Toomey, JJ Maunich, and Travis Kokomoa finished in 69th, 80th, 88th, and 98th place respectively. The men's team finished with 118 points, 7 points ahead of Virginia and 92 points behind Notre Dame. On Veterans Day, both the NC State men's and women's teams will compete in the NC Double at Southeast Regionals on the 11th of November in Louisville, Kentucky. Of course, by now there is no doubt in anyone's mind that the women's team is going to crush the records, but competitors will gather yet again to see if they can survive Caitlyn's relentless crushing victories. What do you think are Caitlyn's chances of bringing a win home for the US Women's Olympic team? Comment below. Thank you.